So we have reduced the time from the usual 2 hours, we have reduced to 1.5 hours actually. So 90 minutes is the exam time, because the 90 minutes, the number of questions earlier we had 125 questions, now it has been reduced to 80 questions. So we also have 25 questions in the technical papers, that is maths or biology, chemistry, uh, as well as physics. And English we have 2 questions, and in aptitude we have 3 questions. So totally 80 questions to be answered in 90 minutes. We have reduced the difficulty. So normally if you see the 25 questions, only 5 questions will be of difficult level. The other 20 will be of easy or average difficulty level. English is pretty common. Aptitude is mostly like a logical questions as numerical interpretation and data interpretation, that kind of thing. It is not exactly same, but it's only similar. So for example, all the Mark 1, Mark 2 as well as the live exams will be conducted in 3 phases actually. So Mark 1 it will be conducted for 3 days, Mark 2 again for 3 days, live also for 3 days. So basically each day will have a 4 sessions. Morning session 8:30, 11, 1:30 and 4 p.m. So this is labeled as A, B, C, D, etc. So for example, 1A means first day first slot, 1B means first day second slot, 1C means, for example, first day third session we will operate in the Mark 1, second Mark again first day third session, live also first day third session. For example, first day falls on 20th May, session falls on 1st, whereas Mark 2 will be on second day is on, first day is on 24th and live exam is on 28th. So he will be attending on 20th, 24th, 28th and of the first session of each of these days. 1A means. See, the major difference between last year and this year is that even though pandemic is there, last year the exams were conducted, like JEE we had already been conducted and the schools have conducted the exam. So we had choices of other modes of selection, whereas this year is completely lacking, like no exam have been conducted, maybe a few boards have been conducted. So even JEE, only 2 sessions or 2 phases were conducted and other 2 phases are still at large, and similarly CBSE exams. So we are left with none other choice than conducting this VT exam, and we explore various other choices also, like center-based method is ruled out because of pandemic, and so the only option left out is to conduct digitally, because students as well as centers, students cannot come out of their home, centers are not available, and there is this lockdown everywhere. Considering all these things, we thought the only option left is to take the exam from the comfort and safety of home. That is why we are launching the VT in digital mode from through our own devices. So these devices, if you take, we require two devices. One is the primary device, which should be a laptop or a desktop with webcam as well as audio facility. The second device should be an Android or iOS mobile, which acts as a CCTV, kind of CCTV, or we call it as a third eye during the entire examination. This is the second device. So primarily we have 3 platforms, like a Windows platform as well as Mac OS, and it is also for Ubuntu platform, the Linux version. Okay. So there is an app which should be downloaded to be installed in these primary devices, and this is the kind of a safe app which will lock the other apps and conduct the exam in a safe environment. That is the main purpose. So it won't allow you to go away from the screen the entire duration, and some of the other locks are also in place. For example, they cannot mirror the screen and they cannot connect other devices. Like that, there are many safety measures in that app. That is why this app is essential, and this will work only with the laptop or desktop, as I told you earlier. And the secondary device being a CCTV function, so it can be any Android or iOS mobile with a working camera. That is the minimum requirement. So that remains as a mute spectator during the entire session. So we are advising, see, this platform itself requires the minimum bandwidth. For example, 256 kbps, which even ordinary phone can, any network can offer this 256 kbps. The J Ondal, if you go, they offer like 20 mbps. So comfortably, we believe that all students can take this exam through with the minimum required bandwidth requirement. We don't expect any interruptions in the exam because of the bandwidth, but in case it happens, uh, we will think of giving something, but not now exactly. Yeah, we haven't planned nothing yet, but uh, considering the number of cases and the genuinity of cases, we might consider that actually. No negative marking. But the only way is that they can move forward. They cannot navigate back into the world. Once they attempt, the direction they navigate is only forward direction. They cannot go back. So we will be announcing the ranking. So the ranking of the equi percentile method. So based on the ranking we will call for a online counseling. Online counseling means, for example, we will provide a setup or software wherein they can select the courses they opt for in the order of their choice. And based on the choice and the rank, we will be allocating the choices, and they may select the choice, accept the choice, or go for another round of counseling. The mock being conducted on 20, 21 and 22, and mock 2 will be on 24th, 25 and 26, and the actual exams will be from 28th, 29th and also 31st. Remember, there is 1 day gap between the exam. Being Sunday, we left a gap there, and results we expect to be published in a couple of weeks from June, and we believe the counseling may start in the 3rd or 4th week of June. So nothing, it's only tentative dates I can give now, and classes we expect to be commenced either July end or maybe August. Even that is also, we are just only planning. Depending upon how the pandemic pans out, we have to change. So I cannot give you definite dates yet for the class commencement.